This is Keith Bandit Ball, and we're live at the Smokeout 12 here in Rockingham, North Carolina. We're here in our private, completely professional studios here in Rockingham. This is the BikerNet Studios here in Rockingham. As you can see, we flew in this yellow background just to interview Rollin from Spectro Oil.
No expenses were spared in making of this video, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I meant you should have seen the rigs we had.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. So tell me, Rollin, what's happening?
It's another great smoke out. Our second year here as one of the sponsors. We're having a great time. The sun's out, it's not raining, and crowds are rolling in, man. It's going good.
This is your second one, huh?
Yeah, second time. We came back.
Okay. So you came to Rockingham last year?
Yeah, we came to Rockingham. We got a little bit involved last year, kind of stuck our toe in, and this year we kind of jumped in with both feet, and got our friends from Easy Eddie's in Huntersville here doing oil changes and doing rally service, and got a lot of giveaway stuff going on, and just enjoying talking to our customers and making some new friends.
Well, tell me about Spectro Oil. Tell me what makes Spectro Oil special.
Well, it's a lot of things that make it special. Probably the two biggest ones are the amount of zinc and phosphorus we have in our oil. We have 1,800 parts per million, which is one of the highest. It's one of the critical anti-wear ingredients you really need in your oil. Second thing is we use a process called batch blending to make it. And batch blending is kind of like craft brewing a beer. Made in big vats. It's slower, it's more expensive, but it certainly has a better quality product. All the ingredients stay in suspension, stay mixed better, and we also use the best quality base oils and additives that money can buy. So it's a great product. It's blended very carefully. Family business. We've been doing it since 1966 the same way.
Well, tell me a little bit about the history of Spectro. You know, I'll tell you a funny story. You know, I've got a pretty good sized shop, and I've been building bikes for years and years. And one day I'm digging around in what I call my clean room, which is a real mess, but it's where I keep all my oils and all the lubricants and things like that. And I'm digging out, and I pull out this old bottle of transmission fluid for a Harley Davidson, and I picked it up and I looked at it. It was Spectro Oil. Yeah. It was orange with orange background and black lettering, and a little motorcycle on it. And
yeah, back from the 70s probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still we get a lot of that stuff. We actually keep an archive of all of our old stuff. We have all the old metal cans back from the 60s when they were round metal cans. We have a little museum going on. But history of Spectro started out, a gentleman named Bob Weeman was actually the sales manager for Saab Cars USA. And back then in the 60s, Saabs were all two-strokes, the cars, and had a lot of problems with two-cycle oil staying mixed with gasoline, a lot of engine failures and warranty problems, and he thought, gee, I could come up with a two-stroke oil that would stay mixed. Boy, that would save a lot of money and problems and be a great thing. So he invented the original Golden Spectro two-stroke oil. We branded it as Saab branded oil, and it was sold through Saab dealerships. Well, sadly, a couple of years after that, Saab decided they were done with two-stroke cars and went to four-stroke. So now we had a great product, but no place to sell it. Right about then, motocross really started getting going with European bikes, Makos, Voltagos, CZs, those kinds of bikes. And so he just he was in the right place at the right time with the right product, and that's how the business was born, and we've continued that on to today. Spectro is full of people who race, who are motorcycle enthusiasts, car enthusiasts, ex-racers. You know, we're not a bunch of suits that go play golf. You know, on the weekends we do stuff like this. So we live this lifestyle, and we use our own products, and we test them on ourselves before we put them out to the public. And we don't sell anything unless it's the best it can possibly be. So, and like I said, we test it on ourselves first.
I mean, are your oils used in four-wheelers and cars and things like that also?
We're primarily a motorcycle oil company. However, we do make oils for antique, vintage, and race cars. Those older cars have flat tappet cams. They need high zinc, high phosphorus oils. Zinc and phosphorus have been legislated out of regular passenger car oils now. So if you own a 1960s muscle car or a vintage car or a race car, you need to use an oil like ours with those high levels of zinc and phosphorus, and then to protect your cam and lifters from wearing out prematurely.
Huh. And boat stuff? Do you do race boat stuff?
Race boats.
Yeah.
We do a lot of pleasure boat stuff too. In addition to our own brands, we also make all the oil for BMW motorcycle, Mercury Marine, Summit Racing. We do some stuff for Speedway Motors and several other private label brands also that we manufacture.
Huh. So you're basically vintage, performance, motorcycles? Yeah.
Yeah. And also on the motorcycle side, speaking of vintage, we also make straight weight 50, 60, and 70 oils, which are getting very hard to get now. So if you have a pre-Evo motor and you need, like in a shovel head, pan head, knucklehead, flat head, you need one of those straight weights, we can supply those to you too.
Well, what's the next event for Spectro Oil?
Next event for us will be the Carlisle Bike Fest. We'll be there with Sarah Liberty and the Garage Girls doing their thing, and then beyond that will be Sturgis.
Do you do Davenport?
No, we don't.
Oh, you don't? Well, then there's Sturgis, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be Sturgis.
Absolutely, Sturgis in a big way. Now, where will you be set up in Sturgis?
Sturgis will have our big presence at the Buffalo Chip again. Easy Eddie will be there doing oil changes for us again and rally service. Also, we partner with Baker Drivetrain, so we'll have some freebie giveaway stuff on Lozelle Street in their booth. We also sponsor the concerts at the Buffalo Chip, the Michael Lichter exhibition, some group rides, oh boy, I can't think of it right now, my mind's going blank, but a lot of stuff going on in Sturgis.
Now, if you need an oil change in Sturgis, do you have to be a Buffalo Chip sign in?
No, you don't. The oil change is right outside the gate, so anybody can come in. You don't need to have a pass, or you don't have to pay or anything to get in. But it's very convenient. You can drop your bike off. They do it while you wait. A full oil change normally takes about 30 minutes to do. They're very good, very quick. They do a great job, and they also do major service too. So if you have anything from a blown top end to electrical problem, you need a battery, you need a tire, they do welding, really anything you need. Great guys, and it's kind of rare now to find somebody at a rally that can do whatever you need done.
And the guy doesn't have to bring an oil filter. You got Spectro oil filters, or do you?
We have oil filters. We don't. Spectro doesn't make oil filters, but we'll have filters and everything. Everything's there for you. Just bring your bike, and that's it. And also we have some rally specials going on too on the pricing on the oil changes, so save yourself some money too by getting it done there.
Well, then you can get your oil changed and get the hell out, huh?
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, it's great to talk to you, Rollin, and I always look forward to seeing you at events.
Yeah, thanks, Keith. I appreciate it.